Stacked is launching an online store where you'll be able to find a curated collection of both home and decor brands. Visit stackedhomes.com/store and join our mailing list for exclusive updates.
Hi everybody, for once we are not at Katong, Gyeongsek or visiting a shop house.
We are in Malaysia.
Close. We are at Casa Holdings, 15 Kian Teck Crescent.
Exactly, and we're going to be checking out a brick and mortar shop, an award-winning brick and mortar shop.
Yeah.
That's literally brick and mortar. Like if you go in, right, you see a lot of bricks, a lot of mortar.
Wow. They are also a multi-label appliance store, so it's going to be very exciting to see.
I'm Shing, the principal architect of L Architects. I'm the designer also for this Brick and Mortar Shop, which is essentially a multi-label kitchen appliances shop. But I was very intrigued and inspired by the word a brick and mortar shop, which essentially means a physical presence of a business, right? So to me, moving forward, I always felt that physical stores need to have better experiences, better atmosphere.
Alright, I'm very excited to experience the space together.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Sure,
Yes.
let's go.
This is the reception counter that you're looking at standing at, and this is the first experience when people walk into the shop. Here you can see that we designed for a perforated panel, simply because we just want to be a bit more sensitive towards the user experience.
Right.
As you can see, why don't you touch the cement brick?
Yeah.
It's kind of rough, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of rough, and so we feel like if you come too close to an element like that, then perhaps you might graze your clothing and stuff like that. So that's why we designed this perforated panel. We do have to conduct trainings for dealers outside to come in, and I feel like, okay, they probably need a big discussion area.
You have the biggest tables I've ever seen. If this was in my home, we would have. You could fit a buffet on this, right? Yeah,
I feel like we're
Making,
thinking about
making
food.
us hungry, yeah.
We just wanted to create a space where customers would be able to just slow down their browsing. I mean, it's just a similar concept overall for the whole experience that we want to curate. The setup feels like someone's living room, perhaps.
Yeah.
Do you feel that way?
Yeah.
So one thing I have to point out is this table right here. So I noticed early on that there are quite a few holes in between. It seems like it's kind of pieced together.
Yeah.
Is
Yes,
this your work?
you're right. I'm not sure if you can pick up the geometry, but you will see that there will be these fillet edges. These materials are supposed to be thrown away because they are the sink cutouts. And I told the supplier that I want it because I want to make it into a coffee table.
Wow.
That's so incredible. I mean, there's so much waste, I imagine, that goes into...
Yes.
Yeah. You remind me of a chef, like kind of what you do. You're taking some of the like
unwanted
Oh yes,
parts,
parts, and make a dish out of it.
Totally brilliant. I love this aesthetic. I love matte and grey, but I noticed that you also have this like wood element at the front.
This is a live kitchen. So what I say as live kitchen is that these products can be used for demonstrations. Like sometimes if the owners want to have like parties and events, they will use this. And so we decided to kind of like do a curved island just to break the whole sterility of having all these linear lines as well. And so when we do curves, it's difficult to find a material where it would be able to bend in that shape. So because this is essentially built in a timber carcass, so to fit out this facial part of the island, we will use then granite strips to just kind of lay it. So this is one of the freestanding walls that you see throughout the showroom. It's constructed out of cement bricks. So you will see up here, this is what a typical cement brick looks like. We actually took a cement brick and we cut it into half, and then we flip them back. Because, yeah, correct.
Oh, so this is basically the inside of...
Yes, inside of the cement brick. But then when we start to slice it open and create a new way of representing the cement brick, you actually do see something different in the end. Essentially, this is a masonry wall. It's maintenance free as well. I mean, it's nothing. It's really just for us to create a series of corridors and gallery spaces for appliances to adhere to.
Over here we have something else that's very interesting. It kind of reminds me of the wall earlier, but this time you've got a slab of marble on it.
It's the same material again, which is a cement brick.
Yeah.
So essentially, we love to just use a single material and find different permutations of using it.
We are sitting on the wrong part of the bench. Right. If I'm gathering her thoughts correctly, you know why? Because the texture, the rough texture, she didn't want it to graze our clothing earlier.
Yes!
So this should be the correct, yeah. Hey! Okay. Am I correct?
We use matte plywood. The floor is matte as well. And the cement brick itself is just naturally matte.
Yeah.
Right? So if you look at the appliances that we're displaying, it's shiny glass and metallic materials. When you put this material against something matte, they naturally will pop. You'd be surprised if I told you all these are unwanted materials.
Unwanted.
Unwanted natural stone.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Basically, it was destined for all these materials to be thrown into the wasteland.
Okay.
Yeah, but I decided to accumulate it and use it here.
How long you took to put all these
Yeah,
together.
together.
Because it really seems like you've curated, like it just kind of flows, you know?
Yeah.
It
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
feel like
I
it's
mean,
all...
the workers did curate a bit. I mean, simple like patchwork kind of installation. They are truly broken and off-cut materials.
Wow.
Yeah, so
That's
then we
amazing.
just use it as it is.
Wow.
Yeah. Of course, there are some fitting works and all that.
Oh, Xingwei, so this is the bits that you use on the floor.
Yes, you're right. I mean, look at the colors.
Yeah.
They're what you saw at the showroom, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
so you came here specifically and you selected from this pile?
No, I didn't select. I just took whatever there was. Yeah, and the colors just lay it randomly.
Right. And
Yeah.
so this is a waste bin for the marble.
Yes, this is actually a waste bin. So when the bin is filled, it will be about 8 tons
Okay.
of waste, which happens every weekly.
Yeah.
So when suppliers throw them out, they actually have to pay for it. It's not like you can throw for free.
Okay, so we're gonna find out some ways perhaps that maybe we can reduce the waste, right?
Yep.
Alright.
You see like these crosses as well. So
This
perhaps
is
you
the
would like-
rejected portion.
Yes, this is the rejected portion.
Why?
Perhaps the client doesn't want the white lines because they find that it's too jarring.
Okay.
Yeah. Suppliers can't use it anyway. I mean, how many cheese boards can they cut?
Yeah. So this will be disposed of in the bin that we saw earlier. Oh no.
Into the bin. Yeah.
And only these portions are selected.
Yes, correct. You see, like in general, you also can tell why right now
Yeah.
when you look at
Right,
those
right,
areas
right.
there's
Yeah.
shown here.
Xingwei, thank you so much. I think today, beyond the aesthetic design, is like you showing us how you can incorporate sustainability even into the design and make it look amazing.
Oh, I know. Like this video, I really just wanted to create awareness to what's happening in the industry.
Yeah.
And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the tour.
We
Yeah,
did.
thanks for showing us
Thank
around.
you.
Alright, so we're officially now at the tour for today. Aiken, what are some of your thoughts on this space?
So I really appreciated how Xingwei said their intention was to create pause, and they expressed that through their design. I think it's quite rare for a showroom, right, to enter that space and to feel relaxed as opposed to overwhelmed by like all the products. Yeah, so that was really cool.
Yeah, and I think just having so much space to work with really allows you to maximize that use, right? And speaking of maximizing, that surprise visit to the marble yard just really brought out a belief that I always had, that a lot of materials are usually wasted in construction and renovation, and Xinghui has been able to bring that together into a space, a commercial space no less, that's going to be here for like a long time to come.
Yeah, so it's really just like thinking out of the box, right? Using that creativity, very, very cool. So guys, if you've got any other interesting spaces that you'd like us to check out, please let us know in the comment section. And as always, if you like what you see, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Reuben and I will catch you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.